audition for your own voiceover. Like, I love the low-carb life, I love yogurt, it makes me feel good about myself, you know. So they were like, come and audition. I was like, audition for my what? My own voice? And I was like, okay. So I went in, I was like, I watched myself walking, and I was like, I love the low-carb life, look at blah, 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 blah. Guess what? I didn't get the job. Lots of stories like that are in my book. Anyway, but I guess my favorite director would be Wes Anderson because I like how he uses plaid and doorways, right? He's so hip. He would make me feel hip. I think, I read it somewhere that he just designed a diner in Milan. He designed, it has like pinball machines and everything, so you should go and tell me about it, guys. It looks very hip. And then I guess to play me, Amy Adams maybe, because I think she's like, hey, quirky and smart, or maybe Zooey Deschanel with a wig, or I'm not sure. I guess all the other people in my life, my brother would be played by, I don't know, that new guy on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., what's that guy's name? I can't remember. I'll have to get back with you. But those are the core elements, Wes Anderson. Because he really likes doorways. If you ever watch his movies, it's always somebody in a doorway. And I'm like, well, that's a lot of doorways. Okay, next question.
Hello.
Hello.
Since you're so well read in regards to romance novels, I was wondering if you could suggest me some really good book and maybe something that's hilariously bad.
Oh, wow.
In the love.
Okay, well, we do a lot of different books in my book club. A lot of people read romance novels here, huh, right? Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. I actually love it. Sometimes we read very serious books, and sometimes we read historical books, and sometimes we read really trashy, really terrible books. And my favorite book of all time in the genre is called Kushal's Dart, and it's a very big, almost Game of Thrones book about imaginary world that's kind of like France with very fancy prostitutes, but it's very classy. It's very classy. It's like epic fantasy, and she goes and saves so many people, but she's a special kind of prostitute. She likes to be hit, but not in a gross way. You guys have got to read it. And they have tattoos. It's very elegant. That sounds terrible the way I described it. Anyway, give it a try. It's a beautifully written book, and it's very fanciful and flowery and poetic with heading sex. So then, one of the worst books we ever read, God, and I hate insulting people's creativity because that's very mean, because anything you try to do is wonderful. But there's a series by a woman named Nina Bangs. Nina Bangs. And it's about dinosaur shapeshifters. So it's like a guy with a T-Rex. You know, it's really bad. Anyway, so just go ahead and check our goodreads.com/vaginalfantasy. We have a whole list of really terrible books. Anyway, good luck with your smutty self.
Hi. So my